Well, let me kind of do a second part of the intro. Like I said, the last podcast we did the PAPI model, and we talked about it extensively. We kind of gave you an introduction also to the different personality types. For those of you who might be asking yourself the question, why should personality types or this kind of evaluation be interesting? Because, as you mentioned, teams are so important. Understanding who you're working with, what motivates them, what their characteristics are, what the situational leadership style that you need, what kind of communication works best with them.
May I interrupt?
Yeah, please do.
Because you're talking about understanding.
Yeah.
I like the comparison. You drive a car.
Yep.
Right. Do you know how your engine is working and the cylinders and the electricity? Do you know this?
I could fake it and give you some kind of pseudo mechanical answer, but the answer is no, and I don't really care.
So and it's the same with communication. I do not care about the personality you have and what's the structure, what are the puzzle pieces, how you are fitted together. I even do not care. Is your liver at the right place or or your lung or whatever? Yeah. With the brain, maybe we should talk about that. We will see the behavior. But I do not care about the structural thing. Yeah. I do care about what's happening when I make you an offer and what's the response. And this is with the car. When I offer a little bit of speed to the car, what's the response of the car in this specific context? On ice, in a steep
I can tell that you're passionate about the topic, but I do want to make sure that we create a starting point so that we can, because you're already into the differentiation, and I want you to get into the differentiation, because I think there's a big difference if we're looking at PAPI, if we're looking at DISC, or we're looking at the different other personality types. Just to underline this, why would you use this is to better understand your team and create better communication and better collaboration, okay? Now, one of the reasons I picked PCM is because you are different, and I'm not educated in PCM, but I do have, we both have a mutual friend, Marcus, who's constantly practicing it on me. And I always thought, what I thought was very refreshing about his approach is very pragmatic.
Yeah.
So let's take a step back. So for those people out there who said, you know what, I'm looking at this personality type model, should it be DISC, or should it be this, or should it be that? Most of those models are based on something called the Big Five, right?
Yeah, so different.
What the heck is the Big Five again? Do you?
No, I don't.
Well, we
if
covered
I say something wrong, I'd say nothing.
We covered it in the last one. But maybe put into the screen real quick a summary of the Big Five. But one of the things I thought was interesting is PCM is substantially different than these personality models. So let's start off maybe with the entry point. What's kind of the background of PCM? Where does it come from? Let's maybe go through some of the basic frameworks, and then we can go into where's the differentiation, and most important, why we have you, because you've been a PCM master practitioner for how long now?
For the master trainer for about 10 years.
Okay. So, and I know this about you. He's really got extensive real life experience with it, and that's why we've invited him, so that he can kind of give you an insight. Is PCM the right thing for you?